What's going on, guys? It's TJ here with Trading Strategy Guides, and this is the final video of our Epic Trade Management Tool how-to video series. And this video, we are going to show you how to use all of the settings for the Epic Trade Management Tool. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I'm not going to actually go over these two settings here. These are under maintenance, and remember, this is just the beta version, so some of this stuff is still being worked on as we speak. With that being said, the first setting that we're going to talk about is the trailing stop settings. So obviously this first one is set to true, and it just means that the trailing stop is on or off. So you can just, by setting it false, turn it off. And if we go look down here at the trailing step type, we can change it from ATR factor to points. And that's where these two settings come into play. You can choose the trailing start, which is how far price moves in your favor before activating the trailing stop. So if we don't want a trailing stop to happen until our trade has gone 20 pips in our direction, or 20 points, then it's going to wait until 20 points. Whereas the trailing stop is going to tell you how far to travel behind your trailing stop behind the price. But if we set it to ATR, then this is a factor of ATR, which is going to be, so by default it's set to 1, which the current ATR is 76 pips. So that means it's going to follow 76 pips behind price before trailing. So let's go back into our settings, and we have type risk. So we have two settings. You can change to percent or money, and money just means you can set a predetermined value. So if we want every single trade to be $250, then that's what it's going to be set at. Whereas percentage is going to always calculate what is in our account and calculate a percentage based on our account value. So if we set it to 1% of a $50,000 account, that's going to be a $500 trade. The next setting is our cuts predetermined trade. That is just going to show you a dialog when you select a trade to see if you want to cut your trade by a certain fraction. So let's go ahead and test it out. We just go into buy, and you see this dialog box. You can move it around if you want, and you can just select either 1/4, 1/3, or 1/2. So let's just go ahead and do 1/3, and you click OK. And we've entered the trade. We've entered two positions based on our $250 size, and it was a third of what our original trade size would have been. So our current risk is $90. So let's go back into our settings. The next setting is the FIFO. So FIFO is, if you're an American, some of your accounts, you are subject to FIFO laws, which means that you can only take, well, it means a lot of things, but one of them is that you can't have identical trade sizes. So with our two position trades that we like to do, you have to have one trade be a different size than the other position. So you can't have two positions that are one lot. One has to be one lot, and then the other has to be 1.01 lots. Otherwise, you're violating FIFO laws. So that's why we've set this FIFO button here. The next setting is the ATR time frame. So we have a few time frames that we've set up: 1 month, week, day, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15, 5, and 1 minute, and current. So current just follows whatever the current chart is. So if you're on a day chart, it'll follow the day chart. This is the one I prefer to have it set on, because then you don't get confused about what the ATR is at. And I don't suggest using 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minutes. We're actually going to have these removed. So in future versions, you're not going to see this because it's too small to calculate the ATR. So on a 1 minute chart, you probably know you can have like maybe 2 or 3 pips, and calculating ATR based off of 2 or 3 pips is not very accurate, and it's going to get you out of trades really quick, and you're going to lose money really fast. So we don't suggest using these at the current time. We're going to remove them soon anyways. So with that being said, I like the 1 day. 4 hours is good too, and 4 hours is a good one that you can trade pretty much any chart with it, any chart lower with it to get good trade size positions. The next one is the ATR period. The default is 14. You can do your research, but 14 is for the ATR is really what everyone suggests, and we've found it to be really accurate and really give us really good results. So we like to stick with 14. But if you feel like you'll get better results with something else, then go ahead and play around with it and set it to however you like. And also if you don't like the ATR at all, or if you're a day trader and you're trading those 1, 5, and 15-minute charts, then you can select pips or points with this as well. So you can change your stop loss to pips. So you could do like 20 pips for your take profit and stop loss. And you just click OK, and then there you go, 20 pips. And it'll tell you there 20.2 and 19.8, and that's including the spread. And then the next one I want to show you is number of positions. That is, you can change, this is how many trades you take. So you can only set the values to 1 or 2. So you can either take 1 trade or 2 trades, positions, 1 position or 2 positions on each trade. So if we set it to 1, then now we can just sell. And now we've entered 1 trade. Whereas when we were 2, I know I already showed you, but I'll show you again. Click OK, we'll close this trade and we'll sell. Click OK. There we're in 2 trades. So that's how that works. Confirm orders, that's just confirmation of your orders. Bar countdown, if you want to see how long it is before this current candle closes, you can turn that to true and you'll see a little bar countdown. We have currently 1 hour and 41 minutes before the next bar closes. This can be good if you like to trade at a certain type of the day, or if you like to trade just before the candle closes so you get the most accurate signal on that bar. This can be pretty useful. Display status, that's just for the status. There's no point in turning that off. And then the color, you can change the color and the legend. So there's no need to turn that off either. So that's pretty much it for the settings. We'll be changing, so we'll probably have more videos with more accurate settings as this beta version gets more advanced and as more bugs are taken out of this, then we'll be changing the settings video and it'll look different probably. So just bear that in mind as you use this, and it's still, as it is, it's a really good tool. It's really helpful. It'll really get you in and out of trades quick, and it's very accurate. So thanks for watching these videos. Come back anytime, look over them. If you forget or you don't understand something, just come back and check it out and make sure that you're understanding everything okay. Thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope this helps. I really believe that this is going to be a great tool that's going to help you a lot. So enjoy and happy trading.